Alright guys, just give you a quick update. Sorry I didn't get to the carbon fiber yesterday. Wasn't feeling really good. So I got these bumpers as close as they're going to get. I think these are the two roughest bus bumpers in existence, but that's the best I can do with them. We're going to carbon fiber these bumpers. They go on this bus here. These are completely rusted out, so we're not damaging anything that's any good. I figure that's probably the best bet for these. You can tell by the Bondo on them that they're anything but straight. This is the look we're going for right here. I don't know if this will come out through the glass. That's the dashboard in the bus. That's what I painted. That's I call that the tight weave, and it's silver with black candy. So that's what we'll be doing. Actually, it's a soft gray. It's not actually a bright silver. So we'll be mixing that up. And I'll turn the camera back on when I get ready to do that. But right now I'm just gonna get some stuff primed. I got this knocked down here, and I got those bumpers ready to go. I got these few spots ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape this up real quick and throw some primer on this, and I'll turn the camera back on when I start spraying that carbon fiber. Here's another shot of it. So I'm gonna work on this bus for a little while. Had to order some more parts from Wolfsburg, and I've been going on this for a couple weeks now. So we got it all sanded down, ready to go for the all over, and I'm waiting for a rust panel and some heater hoses to attach to the heater ducts now. And those hoses have to be accessed through where the rust panels are going to go. So I did punch some holes out here to weld our dash back in. We had already welded the old one in, so I had to cut the piece out. Got to get this vacuumed up, dress these holes up a little bit. We'll move the dash into position there and spot weld it, plug weld it through the top. Basically the same on the sides too. We'll punch some holes and weld it in on the sides. Plug weld it from the outside to the firewall. So that's where we're at on this. We got the clip all fitting up. We got some bolts back here in the body, one on each side, basically just aligning it. So that's where we're at right now. Sort of in a holding pattern. I've been trying to do what I can on it. We're gonna paint the whole car. So I'll probably later today, I'm going to start prepping the fenders and the doors. I know I have one door that has some damage on the inside of it from where somebody was sitting. I believe it was this passenger door here. It's a little damaged right there. That's where the passenger hit the door from the inside of the car from the accident. So we have to stud gun that, pull that out, do a little repair there. The outside of the panels are all in really good shape, so there's not going to be a lot of body work on those. And I don't know if Scooter's going to cut all this stuff out again, or we're going to leave it in there. It does feel like it has a little bulge right here under this molding, and those are pop riveted on, so I'll let him make that decision. They're sort of hard to get off in one piece. So we'll see what we're gonna do there. That's about it, guys. So yep. Yeah. So where Matt talked to me last night. Matt, I tried to comment back to you, but you still can't instant message, and I was gonna go to your page, but I didn't think you'd be looking for a message on your page, and I was gonna call you too, but I got a new phone now, and the piece of crap doesn't have anybody's number in it, so I have to charge my old phone up and retrieve the phone numbers out of it and put them all in my new phone. I just haven't done that yet. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this, man. This stuff just never shrinks up. This is I didn't really like the way it sprayed, or I didn't think it had much filling quality more than 2K, you know, but you definitely can stack it. And it doesn't seem to shrink at all. It seems to be very hard. So this is that stuff that Well, Matt didn't tell me about this particular brand, but he uses a version of it. Sherwin-Williams has. This is actually Evercoat's G2, and they actually have a product that's a little thicker than this. So man, that's pretty good there if you want to block your car. And apparently this stuff sands real easy, but doesn't seem to have much shrinkage to it. Usually if you have primer, you know, and it gets hard like this in a cup and you take it out, it gets smaller and smaller as it shrinks and the solvents evaporate out of it. But this seems to be pretty consistent in its shape. Pretty cool stuff. So we're going to use some direct metal primer on this, because I sort of like that stuff. It's seems to be like ceramic, and sand's pretty decent, and I've been having really good luck with it. So I got a quart right here, extra quart. I was going to send this to who was I going to send this to? I got this for somebody. I got this for Woodzo, and he don't like Matrix, so he didn't he never PM'd me his information. So I'm just going to use it on my car, and seems to be really good. I thought it would just be good for like frames and such, because the first time I used it, I sort of got the impression that it was pretty hard, and I've used it a couple times now in some different situations, and you can go to direct to steel with this, so you don't have to etch it or anything, and seems to work pretty well. It's been working really good, really. I seem to like it better than the 2K, just because I use a secondary brand of the 2K, where you guys all use the HS3 that Greg likes to use, and that stuff's super thick. I like that, but normally I use the refinish solutions, which is a it's a step down or two from what you guys are using, but for the used car market it's great, you know. But this stuff seems to work really good. I didn't like it at first, and some people said it was too thick as a sealer. I haven't actually used it as a sealer yet. It has a different hardener for a sealer than it does for the primer, so it might have a different characteristic when you put the sealer hardener in it. I haven't tried that yet, and that's for the sealer converter. But yeah, I don't know. Andrew said that they pulled it off, but it's available again, so that's cool. But yeah, so I did want to mention there was a guy that had a little issue with going back into a panel that he had just freshly painted. I guess he had burned through his clear and had to get back onto it with some more paste and clear. And if you find yourself in that situation where you're having to get back into something that quick, a good barrier to use is waterborne primer. I know there's several different companies that make it. You don't have to get any particular brand, but waterborne primer won't wring out, and it'll hold out the urethane, and it'll let you get your paint down and stuff without having a, you know, a lifting issue. So that's just a little tip that I learned. I was working at GM, and we were painting Saturns, and the Saturn had a lot of waterborne paint. It'd be break through, and hit it with solvent-based primer, it'd just wring that stuff back like paint stripper. So we were using Diamond at the time, and Diamond, you know, they had the waterborne primer, and that was the fix. And I know PPG's, they have a version of it, and our Matrix rep, the actual field rep, worked with me for a while and turned me on to it, and I think it's pretty cool. It works pretty good. I've never had it not work in that situation, you know, for sensitive panel. So here's our gas door. This is going to go carbon fiber. That's for the beetle out there. So we'll get a little primer on that also. And I have some body work to do on there, but I want to weld that before I do the mud work. And I don't want to take a chance of, you know, heat soaking the panel and messing the mud work up. So Connor gave me a Sobe hood. Thought I'd guys show you that thing. Sobe, you know, a little NASCAR hood. That's from Connor, the Ocala kid. I call him a kid. I probably shouldn't do that. Young man, that's better. He's a good kid. He comes and helps me, and him and my son have been getting along pretty good. So gives Han something to do, and they don't seem to get in trouble, so that's good. Yep. So what the hell was that thing? That bug was just biting my neck. Dink, dink. All the wildlife's coming back out now because it's hot. So let's get a heat. So we were at 30 degrees yesterday. How about that for a temperature swing today? And then look at our humidity, 40% today. Nice and dry here. So that's sort of rare to have the humidity that low. But like I said, I have seen it down in the 40%, 20, 30% area, 50% there. But usually that's only as the front moves out, and you know, once the weather settles and we get the sea breezes, that goes way back up again. So that's pretty cool. I was wondering if Matt's is moving yet, or if it's still stuck over there. Matt, if it seems to be stuck on the high side and it never goes down there, let me know, man. I can always send you another clock. You know, it could have a defective gauge in it. But I found that one to be pretty accurate. See the PPG temperature gauge that I gave to HPR, you know, before I got rid of that, when I sort of compared them. And it was off by a few percent, but pretty consistent with that one also. So I don't know. So we do a little sticker thing, and I got to get Cecil in first, because I always forget Cecil, and I don't want to forget him. He's a good guy. There's Cecil there. Yep. Cecil sending the Acala boy a sticker, so he'll be happy when he gets that. So, and then we got the shoe man over there, the paint pimp. Yeah. And just Hagen. So Tommy was saying that Hagen closed his channel down, so I'll have to see about that. Try to give him a call, see what's going on, and I hope everything's okay with Fred. You know, Fred's a good guy. There's the pisser. Rob, I heard Rob got his clear straightened out. The fender looked really good, Rob. Hopefully you're happy with that now. And then we got Jeff making videos again, so that's really cool, man. So the garage gang, you know, still got some people, and we got Greg Porter with the pivot door. That's some cool stuff. Hard for a simpleton to follow, but looks pretty cool. Cool project. So there's a couple of the guys on the YouTube Garage Gang shirt. Milrick77, no videos from you lately, buddy. You were pumping them out. What happened? Too much Molson? Not enough Molson? I don't know. So there's some of the guys in the UT Garage. And yep. Some of them you recognize and some of them you might not, but so all of them are worth checking out. And I was really sorry that some guys didn't get put on the shirt that wanted to be on there. One of them was Santec. And Santec, man, I apologize. I hope everything's good with you. You stopped making videos for a while. I know you're having a baby, and I hope that's still going good. And you'll definitely be on the next run, buddy. We're going to try to add people to the shirt every, you know, once a year, every 6 months. I don't know, whatever you guys want to do, you know, as far as names. And you just got to remember we have to make another screen print for the back, you know, when we do that. So, you know, we have to get a few guys before we can, you know, make it economical to make the shirt. But a lot of these guys, you know, if you go to these channels, some of them don't have channels, but a lot of them comment on our videos in the YouTube Garage, so I thought we'd include them on the shirt, you know, because without the guys commenting and asking questions, the channels are sort of useless, you know. It's all about sharing the knowledge with people. So that was the whole concept behind the shirt, and definitely didn't mean to leave anybody out, you know. And I know that you know, there you go. It's the front. I'm sure all you guys have seen it, and I hope you guys that have been trying to order them got a hold of Andrea, and she gave you the information now. And if you cruise back through the videos, if you look at my vids, there's a YouTube Garage t-shirt reveal, and I believe that has the link for Andrea's email on there. So, oh, one more thing. I wanted to look at my phone real quick. I don't know where it's at. I was getting I got 3 calls from somebody in a 501 area code, and I called them back, and they're like, I don't know. So I don't know if it's one of you YouTube guys. Give me a call back, leave a message, whatever, and I'll call you back. I'm just gonna try to call. Let me see. I dug up somebody's phone number here to see what's going on, and yeah. I'm not going to reveal the number, but we're going to go give him a call, see what's happening. And hopefully he answers the phone and nothing bad happened to him. So, very interesting. Very interesting. So, we about got this thing ready. We'll throw some primer on here in a little bit. Let me go upload this. I've got the fiberglass hatch over there to mix some resin up for and get that all gooped up so we can get the boat in the water and all that good stuff. And other than that, that's about it, man. I just didn't do anything yesterday. I came out here and made that video and went inside, and I've been having trouble with the old legs walking again, and you know, I just gotta take it easy. So I've decided to hang out here. Probably won't be going to the dungeon anymore, and just trying to do too much, guys, and caught up with me. So that's all that was, and you know, feel a little stronger today. So we'll come out here and do a little stuff and see how that goes. But yeah, that's where we're at. So I need to get this thing running, get the motor and tranny put in it, and all that good stuff, because Andrew's looking for a car to drive, because costs her $20 a day in gas for their big truck that she loves so much, and she wants to keep it, but she can't afford the gas. So that's where we're at with that. And still got the Titan over there. I need to do something with it, and I'm even thinking about selling the big diesel. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Right now is the time of year, I guess, if you want to sell stuff, to sell it because of tax returns. So we'll see how that goes. You know, I don't know. I don't ever have much luck selling stuff. I'm more of a buyer than a seller. But you know, what's wild on Northern Borsay, even the little dogs get something to eat every once in a while. I don't know, piece of the pie, piece of the puzzle. There's some metallic for you out in the sun. That's that special effects pearl. It's got a pretty cool look to it. That's the sapphire, I believe that's sapphire. It sort of goes from blue to red to gold, depending on how you walk around it. And it's a very fine pearl effect, but it has a big flake in it, you know, a lot of metallic. Really pops in the sun. So that's sort of cool. This car's filthy dirty. I don't know if you can see the dirt, but awful. So there's a car cover on the ground. Obviously it's windy today. Good day for sailing in Florida. But, all right, let me go in the backyard before my neighbor thinks I'm crazy walking around talking to the camera. I'll see you guys in a little while. I'll go put this one up and let this upload and take a little break, and we'll go out there and prime some stuff and paint some carbon fiber.